Hello, Chad. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Shanique. She sent your website over to me for analysis as promised. Here is your analysis. The first thing I'm going to know is that you have a beautiful website that you clearly spent some money designing and putting up online. I love this where you scroll down and the guy goes up and the photo stays the same. That's really clever. You also have 3D home stuff. You have a lot of really great interactive stuff on your site. You clearly have spent some time and effort making the right thing. And I'll tell you, having a beautiful site like this is useful for one thing. When somebody gets here, they are going to want to start clicking. Obviously, that's what you want them to do. That's why you made this site. But I'm going to tell you this, that your site is underperforming and not enough people are finding it. So getting people to this site is what I'm going to talk to you about. And it all matters about what is in the site itself. You don't have to change anything outside of what's in your site. Let me tell you exactly what I'm talking about. I'll lead you down the way here and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Now, the first thing I do after looking at the site is I go to this paid tool I have called Ahrefs. It gives me the metrics of your site, and it tells me how your site has been performing. I'm going to start with this number here. Last month, you had 3 clicks as a result of a Google search. 3. Now, a Google search is going to comprise about 97% of the traffic to your site. It's people who are looking to have a new roof or a roof replacement put on or repaired, and they're all going to find you through a Google search. There are some other ways to find you. Of course, there are other search sites and other ways that you can advertise that, but the majority of the people are going to find your site through a Google search. Now, I want you to think about your own Google searching when I'm talking to you about this, so that you understand that what I'm talking about is not like way out there. Now, I'm going to have to explain a little bit about how a Google search works, because it doesn't work the way most people think it does. This is not a random set of listings that show up every day. It's different. No. These are things that show up as the result of a Google algorithm. Now, I said the word algorithm. Please don't have your eyes gloss over and fall asleep on your desk. The first thing you're going to find in a Google search are the paid listings. And, that's not a bad thing to do to get near the top of a Google search, because being near the top of a Google search has financial benefit. Now, the folks underneath that are what we call the map pack, and that's because they're attached to this lovely map. People like to hire local. The map pack did something that these folks down here did not do, and that is they filled out a Google business profile. And a Google business profile is like a Facebook profile. It has all sorts of information about your business in it, what year you started, your daily hours, and it's also going to ask you to prove that you own the website. Now, filling out a Google business profile is something that you could certainly try yourself. The goal is to get here in the map pack, so it might be better to have somebody with some experience and expertise do it, but you can certainly try it yourself. Now, down here, underneath the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. And organic is a weird word because it's all decided by the Google algorithm. There's nothing really organic about it. It's not like it's wildly changing every time because of something in the universe. No, the Google algorithm controls what goes where. Now, the Google algorithm has a couple of things that it's looking for. 1, the Google business profile. 2 is what I'm going to talk to you about next. Bachman's Roofing is the very first roofing contractor that I find under the map pack. So I'm going to refer to them as your Google competitor. Now, here is their site. You can see this is your site. I'm going to do something really special right now. I'm going to take your site and copy and paste the home page into this word counter. You have 570 words. I'm going to do the same for Bachman's if I can. Come on. Why does it not want to let me do things? Because it's a computer. That's why. Computers don't like people. All right, 522. Is that you? Bachman's. Yeah, sure enough. You guys are neck and neck, aren't you? 570 to 522, and you actually have a slight lead. The problem is that Google wants 1,500 words. Now, that's not actually difficult to achieve. And the reason they want that is that they are doing something for their Google search customers. And they are providing what they call relevancy to a search. They want their search customers to be able to go somewhere and actually learn something about what they're searching for. That's why they have determined that 1,500 is the magic number of words necessary to teach somebody something. Now, I'm going to show you that all words are not equal. Watch this. This is the number of keywords you have on your site. Your site has been crawled through many times to look at everything that's in it. There are 29 keywords on your website. Now, keywords are words that Google expects you to have on your site because Google keeps track of all of the searches it does. It keeps track of all of the words that are on all of the websites that come up for a particular search, and it keeps track of the areas in which the industry is that it is searched, they were being searched. So all of those things contribute to keywords, place and industry speak and searches from Google. Now, a lot of the keywords are stuff you could probably figure out yourself because you say things all the time that I never say, like, I don't know, ice roof dams or gutters for that matter. I don't say that unless I'm bowling, and then I say it a lot. So here is your keywords. I'm going to show you what Bachman's has. They have 1,000 to your 29. So they're going to win this because a algorithm is a mathematical construct after all. So it's looking for more. More is better to an algorithm. So they have 1,000 keywords. I'm going to show you what their keywords are. Residential roofing contractor, Bachman, of course. Pottstown. See, now we're talking about areas around you. These are location-based ones. Allentown. Roofing contractors. Here's the point at which I have to point out that contractors is different than contractor because the algorithm doesn't know our language. It just knows that it's looking for both the words contractors and contractor. Now, roofers in Pennsylvania, Bethlehem, PA roofers. So, and it could also have to do, here we go, storm damage, roof repair near me. These are the sorts of concerns that people have and they will type into a Google design. I saw the word remodel there and I thought design. Emergency roofing near me, cheap kitchen remodel near me. I don't know. Do you guys do that? I guess maybe they do. Ephrata roofer, solar roof tiles, Pennsylvania. All of these things are stuff that people have actually typed into a Google search. Now, I want to do something here really quickly. I'm going to go back to your site and I'm going to try to find the word best. There it is, the word best, and it's not found. Uh-oh. That means that you don't have that you are the best roofer in Allentown, Pennsylvania, or any of the other areas that you serve. And guess what happens when somebody types in that they are looking for the best roofer in Allentown? You don't show up because Google searches are word-based. What you type in is what's going to appear on the page that you are searching for, right? So you want all of the things that somebody would type in, including that they are looking for the best roofer. I hope you believe you're the best roofer. If I had a company like yours, I certainly would. So that is not something to be shy about or modest about because the Google algorithm doesn't fact check. I mean, even if you're the worst roofer in town, which I'm not saying you are, Google is not going to check. So now I'm going to show you something next, and that is your backlinks. Backlinks is where you appear on a different site, say like Yelp, and there is a link back to your site on that site. So it's like you could be part of a list, or you could be somebody's recommendation, something like that. Now, you have 165, and Bachman has 719. Again, that's a pretty large number, but they shouldn't have much more than 260, so they have a bunch of really garbage ones. Let me see here. You have 31 and 165. You should only really have about 62 of these, because it's about double of that. So you have some garbage backlinks too. Let's look at what their backlinks are. Homestead.com, MapQuest, that's a good one. Angie's List, which is a paid one, but not a bad one to have. Expertise.com, Yellow Pages, Dun and Bradstreet. I guess they're, I don't know. Inquirer.com, Porch.com, Super Pages, This Old House. You get my drift. You want anything that is rated, say 70 and above. Now, this rating is what they call the domain rating, the DR, and that is the strength of the backlink profile of the domain, meaning that a lot of sites have find our address on MapQuest on them. So MapQuest link appears on a lot of different sites, and the way that Google thinks about this is that if a lot of people are talking about you, you must be important. So that's exactly the way it feels about links. If a bunch of people have links to you, you must be important. So that being the case, you want to have highly rated ones. Oh, look, actually, this means they lost Homestead.com. That's an opportunity for you. Anyway, now what this all means is they have the #1 actual contractor spot in the list results. And here is what it means. Your traffic, meaning you had those 3 clicks I was telling you about, and their traffic, 836. Now, this tool I use actually keeps track of what each click could be worth potentially in the industry and in the area of the country that you're in. Now, it figures that your 3 clicks per month are worth about $6 to your company. And Bachman's was worth about 7,100, these number of clicks. So getting yourself first in the Google listing results is really cost beneficial. There's a real upside to this. Now, I haven't scrolled all the way down to find your site yet, but I want you to think about your own Google searching, and I want you to think about how far down do you normally scroll when you are looking for something, and at what point do you stop and say, you know what, I probably got it from here on up. Well, yeah, I don't see you yet. It would be a shame because you have put a lot of money and effort into this site. This should be doing much more for you than it is. So that being the case, I'm sure that you would rather spend your time roofing than digging around in the belly of your website. So that being the case, I would suggest that maybe you give Shanique a call. She would be happy to guide you through the next steps and help you get your Google site listing much higher than it is. Put some money in your pocket. Thanks so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.